Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Hiba, and here on my channel I cover recent missing person cases. If you're into that type of content, please subscribe. Today I want to talk about Ronald Brown. I believe he goes by Ron, so that's what I'll be referring to him as throughout the rest of this video. If you follow me on TikTok, or if you saw my previous post, you'd know that there's very little information in this case and very little media attention. It's been over 3 weeks, and there haven't been any mainstream media sources that have covered his case. I have a very small channel, but I've been trying really hard to get Ron's story out there. I'm truly just so disappointed in the lack of attention that his case has received. So I want to give a huge shout out to the Aware Foundation. They've made a flyer for Ron and they've shared it on their page. I've reached out to them multiple times in the past about other cases, including Deanna Bryce and Faiza Fahad, and they've always been a great help. They're a wonderful organization, and you've probably seen their flyers if you follow recent missing person cases or true crime. So I recommend you go ahead and like their Facebook page. I will leave it linked down below. With all of that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's case. 62-year-old Ron was last seen on August 9th, 2021 in Pasadena, California. The only information I could really find about Ron is that he works as a golf instructor, and he also works as a server at a local popular restaurant. On August 9th, his vehicle was found running in a Jack in the Box drive-thru. This Jack in the Box is located on Colorado Boulevard and Rosemead Blvd. I believe the location is open 24 hours a day, like other Jack in the Boxes, so I'm not sure what time Ron was there, and it really could have been at any point. Since that day, no one has heard from Ron, and there hasn't been any activity on his bank account. Right off the bat, the way his car was found is very strange. I'm not sure if it was actually in the drive-thru or if he had pulled into one of those spots where you wait to pick up your food. I'm gonna pull up some pictures I found of this Jack in the Box location. I tried to look for cameras in these pictures since that would probably give us some great insight into what happened that day, but I'm not sure if there are any, or if they're even on or functional. In this picture, I circled what could be a camera, but I'm not sure if it is, and if it is, I'm not sure if it's functional. So there are several possibilities about what could have happened here. The first is that Ron willingly left. However, if this is the case, why would he leave his car on and in that location? If he wanted to leave, I don't think he'd want to draw attention to his leaving. I don't think he would leave in this manner. Obviously, people are going to notice that his vehicle is on, and therefore they're going to notice that he's missing. However, I could see this being a possibility if Ron was suffering from early onset Alzheimer's or dementia. Ron is only 62, but according to the Mayo Clinic, of those who have Alzheimer's, 6% have early onset. Early onset is the case in which individuals develop symptoms before the age of 65. I wonder if any of Ron's friends or family noticed any signs like memory issues or concentration problems. However, like I mentioned, Ron works as a server and as a golf instructor, and both of these jobs require not only a lot of social interaction, but a lot of memory and concentration. So I'm not sure how realistic it is that he was suffering with a neurodegenerative disease that would have significantly impacted him and caused him to leave his car in this fashion. But even if he did, where is he now? It's been over 3 weeks since Ron disappeared. I'm assuming the surrounding area has been searched, and it's not like he could have gotten very far on foot. The next possibility here involves carjacking or some sort of incident at the drive-thru. I'm not sure how likely this is because I feel like someone, whether it was other customers or the employees, would have heard something. I'm not sure that many people would risk being caught like this. However, it does happen. There have been incidents of drive-thru crimes. If you think about it, once you're in a drive-thru, you're essentially stuck there, especially if there are 2 lanes to order and other cars around. Is it possible that someone or multiple individuals approached Ron's vehicle, took whatever they wanted, and then instructed him to come with them? Maybe Ron didn't have anything of value or cash in the car, so they demanded that he come with them and that he go to an ATM and withdraw money. While it is possible, these type of incidents at drive-thrus are rare. Also, Ron's car was left behind. You would think that if someone did this, they would take the vehicle, not only for its value, but to not raise any suspicion. The third and last possibility I'll discuss is that Ron wasn't the one driving his vehicle that day and that someone else abandoned it there. Maybe the person driving was waiting in the drive-thru and realized that there were cameras. After seeing the cameras, it's possible that this person panicked and left, knowing that they had taken Ron's car. If someone else was in fact driving Ron's car, it's possible that something else spooked them. For example, maybe a police car drove by, or maybe they realized that the employees at the Jack in the Box would see their face. This could have caused them to again panic and leave the car behind. Again, I really wish we knew if they had cameras and if these cameras worked. Obviously, this would be detected. If this is the case, it's obviously very concerning for Ron since we know he's still missing. Maybe there was an incident of carjacking, but it didn't take place at the drive-thru and it took place somewhere else. All of these theories are possible, and unfortunately, we can't really rule anything out because of the lack of details. This is something else I want to briefly discuss. I'm used to having a difficult time finding resources because of the cases I cover being so recent. However, this case was a different level. There are literally 0 articles about Ron, there aren't any videos, and local law enforcement haven't even made a post to highlight his case. The only reason I know about this is because a friend of his shared his story. Since then, I haven't been able to find any additional information, even after speaking to several of Ron's friends. Several individuals, including myself, have reached out to the Sierra Madre Police Department, who is in charge of this investigation, to potentially make a post on their social media. I got a response that they're working with their detective bureau and that they will follow up on Monday. I'm hoping this means that they'll at least make a social media post about him at the very least. Some of Ron's friends who live in the area or live around that area are just finding out that he's missing 3 weeks later. It's very strange and it's not right. I initially wondered if law enforcement was avoiding discussing or posting about his case because they didn't want to jeopardize their investigation. Maybe they had a lead and they didn't want to tip this person off or something along those lines. However, it's been a while now and there haven't been any updates. A post indicating that he's missing wouldn't do any harm in my opinion and is routine. Ron has partially gray hair and brown eyes. He's 6'1" and weighs 170 pounds. If you have any information about Ron's whereabouts, the number for you to contact will be down in the description below. I will also keep you updated in the comments as always. Thank you very much for watching this video, and especially if you made it all the way to the end. I hope to see you in my next one.